Okay, so this is kind of what we've gotten so far. I'm going to back up and I'm going to start screen recording just so I can get some content. If you're watching on Facebook, I usually stream on TikTok, but my streaming software told me, hey, you can stream on Facebook, so why not? But please, if you're in here, drop a message down in the chat, please. Let me know that you're watching, where you're from, all the good stuff. I know we've already started with Twitch. We're on YouTube and Facebook. We're also streaming over here on TikTok. Go. Hi, Gracie. Hi, Zell. Let me see. Alrighty, cool. Hi, Amanda. All right, so I'm gonna start recording, and we're just gonna do a little walkthrough of what we've done so far. Hi, guys. Do a recording, and we're gonna do a walkthrough. Hi, Dee Dee. Welcome. Please let me know where you're from, what type of video games you like to see. Right now I'm playing Minecraft. Hi, Cindy. Right now I'm playing Minecraft. I am streaming to Facebook, YouTube, and then also Twitch. For some reason, this evening, my TikTok live studio is acting really finicky, so it's not acting right, and I couldn't get on there to continue my stream with what I was doing last night. So if you'd like, you're more than welcome to check out my Twitch link. It's in my bio right there on my TikTok. I'm not very good at talking, by the way. I just get really nervous. Let me see. But yeah, so I'm continuing my treehouse build. We're going to do a little walkthrough so far. This was the very first one that I built a few days ago or a couple days ago. Put all these little stairs on here. There we go. I haven't decided what I want to do with this space up here. If I want it just to be a lookout. Isn't that so pretty? Oh my goodness. That is so gorgeous. I love it. There's something just so calming and serene about Minecraft. I guess because there's just really, well, obviously I play in creative mode. So, like creative, peaceful. I do have a couple worlds um, that are not peaceful and creative. They're survival mode, but just kind of, I just really enjoy getting on here and being able to peacefully build something and kind of just laze my evenings away and just relax. Here. Yeah, that's fine. Oops, there we go. That was the third one that I built. Here's the second one that I built. And this little situation right here. I'm gonna walk on over. Is it the second one? Wait a minute. Which one is this? Ah, no, this is the third one. I'm so sorry. I fell. So I'm not going to cheat out and go into like the fly mode. I'm gonna keep walking through. I'm gonna stick it out. There we go. So we're gonna go back in here. No, thank you. Hi. Thank you so much for joining this stream. Please go ahead and share it if you're liking what I'm talking about here. Drop some hearts if you want to. And stick around and listen to me talk about my Minecraft build. I am streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and on YouTube as well if you want to check out the link in my bio. Here we go. So this is the second treehouse that I built. This. So this one's more like the lookout, you know. Hi, Becky. This one's more the lookout. So we're going to drop on down here. So there's obviously nothing down here yet. I haven't decided if I want to make, hi Carla, I haven't decided if I want to make an underground bunker yet or what I want to do. So if you guys have any ideas or any recommendations, please let me know. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. I can see you back there. Yeah. Here we go. So that's the second one that I built. Now let's go over to the third one. Right now I'm just kind of laying the foundation for everything. I've still got to put some branches and some leaves on here on this one. That's kind of where I stopped last night. Let's just keep going around. Here we go. Now this one is going to be where I think I'm actually going to make it into. Hi, Mama. Thank you so much for watching. There we go. There we go. So I honestly think that I may end up like putting beds in here and putting villagers in it. I want this build to eventually be like tall tree houses and stuff like that, kind of like a villaging situation where we all live up in the trees. So I'm thinking about maybe putting some beds in here, decorating it. I don't know, maybe busting a hole out in it. I haven't decided yet. Ooh, I can't stand when it does that. There we go. Let's go ahead and go on down to this one. See, there's another one down here. Another one down here. This is a big old tree. Hi, Ashley. And then we have obviously our chest down here. Like I said, I've already spent about not 3 days like in total, obviously, but 3 evenings working on this build so far. Ashley, my TikTok studio is not working correctly tonight. So I'm streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and on YouTube. You're more than welcome to hop over there and kind of see visually what I'm working on. Or you can stick around and just listen to me narrate it. There we go. So that's what we kind of got so far for the tree houses. Again, I'm wanting to, really branch it out and, make it a thing where I can have villagers come like up in the tree house or up in the tree houses, having their own beds, things like that. But I think, they can't climb the ladders and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to figure out something like that for them. It may not work. I don't know. Hi, Miles. Thank you so much for joining my live. So that's where we got. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and start adding in some more branches onto the tree, taking away some of these ones, some of these little leaves. Mm. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, hi, Leah. Let's see here. Oh, I feel like a mosquito's trying to get me. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Go ahead and get started. Again, there's just something so calming and relaxing about being able to get on Minecraft and just kind of make stuff. Yes, dear. I love you. I love you more, baby. There we go. Hi, Wayne. Let's see here. Go. Are you done playing the game for the night, baby? Hi, Freddie. I can't hear you. What'd you say? Yeah, you did. Let's see. I always like to leave like the little beauty branches exposed. I don't know why. It just kind of makes it look more realistic to me. Let's see. Here we go. Sorry about that, guys. I had to turn my mic off just for a second. But now we are back. Thanks, honey. Thank you. Love it. Lord have mercy. Are you excited? There we go. All right, guys, in the chat, what do you think? Mm, TikTok, I know that you guys cannot see. Hold on, let me just show you real quick. Let me turn it around. Let me show you guys what I'm working on real quick. Again, my live studio is being really finicky tonight for some reason. I don't know why. I just cannot get it to stream properly, and it's driving me crazy. Let's see how you can. Let me flip the camera real quick. Let me see. Let me take it. Hi, Rebel. Okay, here we go. So this is what we're working on. Welcome to my live. Right now, my live studio is not working on my Windows, so I'm having to stream just on my Facebook, my YouTube, and my Twitch. But this is kind of what we're working with right now over there. If you guys want to, you can go ahead and go on over there until I can get my live studio sorted out. Or you can just stay right here and we can, you guys can just listen to me narrate what I'm doing. Let me see. Flipping the camera. There we go. If you guys liked, what you saw, please just go ahead and drop some hearts down there and let me know in the chat, please. Also, if you have any ideas about what you want to see, just let me know. Oh, hi, JJ. Let me see. It's dark, so I'm going to put me a little thingy there, a little torch. I just love the idea of the tree branches and all the leaves just kind of taking over everything and being able to just kind of hide away into the tree house. That's kind of where I'm at with it. If you guys are just now joining on the TikTok live, there's a link in my bio for you to watch my stream on Twitch. That's where I have my video of um, me playing Minecraft right now. My live studio is acting up, being finicky. So we're just working with what we got here. And I don't want to reverse my camera for TikTok because then that just looks kind of wonky. So here we go. I also really like, okay, I don't know if anybody else does this, but I like to create the shape first of the tree branches, and then I like to start on the ends, and I like to start filling in the leaves there first just to get like an idea of the shape that it's going to be. And then I start going around the edges and I start filling it in. And then as I'm going, if I notice that maybe it's just looking a little bit too blocky, I guess you could say, and not very full, like a tree branch, then that's when I go in and I start adding things in here and there. So like I said earlier, I like to leave out these little pieces on the inside. It makes it look more realistic like a tree branch. You don't really see that on these right here, you know, but I like it to where it looks like it's just branching out. It just seems more fun to me. There we go. I absolutely love being able to do this in the evening time. It's so nice. Relax and get away for a little bit. There we go. See, that just looks a little bit just kind of too random and all over the place to me. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a rounder shape. There we go. I kind of want to continue them around this way just a little bit. Maybe that'll give it more of that bulk if I add it to more than just the the tree branches. If I just bring it around, bring it out this way, bring it down a little bit. Hi, Mark. I'm pretty sure a mosquito just bit me, but I can't say that wholeheartedly. I don't know. I just can't decide whether I like this or not. But I don't hate it either, so we're just gonna go with it. It looks pretty good. I like that. Okay. Need to add some more to this. I just did this one a second ago. It needs a little bit of lemon. That looks nice. I like that. I kind of want to add some more dirt down here and plant some of these trees, like smaller ones, to fill in the ground area to make it feel more woodsy. So I started out in an area. Hi, welcome to the live. I want to make it more woodsy looking, stuff like that. I have no idea. Okay, so I can just fill this in. There's really nothing down there that I really want right now. I mean, honestly, that could be a really good underground tunnel, though. I don't know why I'm filling that all the way in. I just need to. There we go. That should be good enough for right now. So TikTok family, right now I am currently filling in the empty grass patches. Filling those in so I can continue working on my treehouse build. That is what we're doing this evening, or I guess until I get tired of tree houses. All right. I honestly don't know if I would ever get tired of tree houses, though. There we go. I guess maybe if I lived in one like every day of my life, I would get tired of it. But as of right now, it sounds kind of fun to live in a treehouse. least for like a week. Hi, TikTok family. If you're just now joining, I am currently streaming on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitch. My live studio for TikTok is not acting right this evening. Otherwise, I would normally be on there first, and then around like 1 o'clock, I usually switch over to streaming on the other platforms. But since it is not acting right, I decided to go ahead and hop on here tonight. Also, I'm sorry if you guys hear Darth Vader in the background. My husband is asleep and he's snoring. Don't want to do that. So I'm currently filling in the ground right now. I'm going to plant some trees to fill in the ground around my treehouse build. Just to give it that more woodsy feel, because as of right now, it doesn't really give that. It kind of just, I don't know. It just gives trees in the middle of a field on top of a mountain. I will be posting highlights from this TikTok live. If you haven't seen any of my other videos yet, you can check those out on my feed or on my profile. There are quite a few videos of this build already. I think I've uploaded maybe 5 or 6, something like that. So you can see the progress of what I'm working on right now, even though y'all can't really see it. Here we go. Where are we going to plant these pretty little trees? Okay. Let's go ahead and grab some spruce saplings. Drop them in there. Goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what I just realized? My picture is not even on the background. You guys don't get to see it. Hold on. Let me fix this. Okay, here we go. Where is he? There he is. That's my little buddy. I just thought that picture was so cute. All right, so now we're going to start planting the trees. We have spruce saplings here, and that's what I decided to do my build in, was the spruce, because I really like just the touches of green in the wood. I feel like it gives it a nice woodland vibe. It just seems really pretty. I figured I'd go with it. So let's start dropping trees. Go. We're just going to scatter the trees around and let them do their thing. Oh, that was too close. If you guys don't mind, please go ahead and drop a comment down in the chat. That way this stream is a little bit easier to be discovered. I cannot talk this evening. That way this stream is discoverable. Here we go. I think I'm going to keep this open because I feel like there's definitely some potential down here. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's a lot of potential down underneath these areas, especially down here. Here we go. There's a lot of space to discover things down there. It sounds like there's some type of mob down there. So once I get everything kind of figured out, I may take this one and put it into survival mode. I'm not really sure yet. I typically like have that mentality of, oh, if you start out in creative mode, you don't need to put it in the survival. But sometimes I like to beef up my gameplay by, putting gardens in, building my own villages, kind of stuff like that. Not necessarily starting from absolute zero. Sometimes I like starting from, a comfortable place. All right. So while those little puppies are growing, go ahead and get rid of them. All right. Let me see. All right. So this is where we're at now. For those of you who are able to actually see it, if you are just now getting onto my TikTok, the link to my Twitch account where I'm currently live streaming is there, and you'll be able to see what we're working with. So far, I have 3 megalithic, gigantic tree houses that I've built. I guess they're not that big, but they're bigger than the regular trees by quite a few blocks. Let's take this off of here. This little torch. You're more than welcome to go check out the stream over there. Like I said, the link is in my bio. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and add some little branches, or like a little branch down here. Let me try something down. Because I see the way that these other ones are built, right? So you have your logs that go straight up the center. And the way that they've designed it is to where it grows like that. So let me see if I like it like that. I don't know yet. Also situated here. Okay. I'm just going to give it a little bit of dimension. I don't know. Maybe I just can't get away from the idea of just like the log. I don't know what's wrong with me. Probably a lot. just want it to do what I want it to do. Mm, maybe I don't like that. I can't see it to know if I do or not. That's all right. Yeah, I like that. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Oh, my leg. Oh, back's hurting. I got my little sloth here. All right. So this is kind of where we're at now. So we've got giant tree houses, just the three of them so far. I wonder. Let's just take a look, see, why don't we? Alrighty, let's continue on what we were doing. Maybe. All right, guys and girls in the chat, if you don't mind to go ahead and just give a little bit of love so we can get this stream going, I would greatly appreciate it. Sorry guys, I had to update something real quick on the computer. If you're just now joining in, we are currently doing a treehouse build. Kind of a cozy little treehouse. I have not decided yet what I'm going to do with this one. If you have any ideas, please drop them in the comments. Let me know. That was the first one that we built. Here's the second one. I am highly considering turning it into like an underground bunker type of dealio, maybe mining it. I haven't decided yet. Oops. There we go. I haven't decided if I want to mine it yet or turn it into an underground bunker. But that's number 2, treehouse number 2. And here is treehouse numero 3. And I was just saying earlier, hi Hannah. I was just saying earlier that I was thinking about putting beds in here for villagers, but villagers don't use the ladders, so that may not work. And regardless of whether it's a video game or not, I kind of feel guilty for like enclosing them into the tree. Unless I made like one really big tree with gardening and jobs and all kinds of other stuff. I put these large chests down here so I can put stuff in them eventually when I decide I want to put stuff in them. So we can work our way back out. And like I said, this is treehouse number 3. This is the top of it. That's what we've got so far. Maybe make a little makeshift Minecraft chair and put up here on top of the tree. There we go. All right. Go ahead and bring it up here just a little bit. And bring it out and down. That looks really nice. And there it is. There's the third one. I'd like to go ahead and start on a fourth one. But, I don't want to make it directly right here and make it like 4 of them all in the same area. I don't want to do that. I want to choose one of these other ones to branch off of. So far, I'm really feeling this one as a lookout. So I don't want to add another one onto that. Hi ZW, thank you so much for joining. I'm currently streaming Minecraft over on Twitch, Facebook, and on YouTube. Kevin. If you guys play Minecraft, please tell me, what is your favorite biome? I definitely have my own favorite, even though that's not what I'm currently building in. My personal favorite is the one with the mushrooms in it, the little mushroom biome with all the big giant Amanita muscaria mushrooms. And then you have the big brown mushrooms. It's just so beautiful. Um, I'm a super big mycology nerd. Love mushrooms. I actually have a weenie dog, a dachshund, and her name is Fungus. I always get really weird looks whenever I tell people her name, but it really suits me because I absolutely love learning about mushrooms and all the wonderful things that they do. So neat. Let's just see. I wasn't going to do this, but I think that I need to. Hi, Eli. How are you? Right now, I'm currently streaming on Twitch and on Facebook and on YouTube. What would I do if I got 5,000 likes? I'd probably say thank you. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see here. There we go. I don't know if I like it. Like, I don't know about this. I don't know if I like. Oh, thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate it. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what the best course of action is without making it look too, I don't know, odd. Let me see. Maybe. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now, I said I would narrate my stream over here. So, what I'm doing is I am creating some edges on the sides of my walkway, like my little bridges between my tree houses. I'm not really sure that I like how it looks so far, but I'm going to give it a shot and see how it turns out. I hope I like it. I guess, functionality kind of trumps looks for the most part, especially if I do go, especially if I do end up taking this Minecraft world and turning it into a survival mode. Which, it's not, I'm not entirely against it. Like I said earlier on this stream, I don't feel like I don't like to feel like I'm cheating myself out of gameplay. If that makes sense. Thank you so much for the 877 likes, Eli. Oh my goodness. That was so sweet. Thank you. Okay. So I guess we'll jump from the other stream in the live stream over here on back off again. If I would have made these a little bit farther apart, I could have possibly done it in more of like a like a drawbridge, but I did not, and it's a little too late now. You know, just a little bit too late. I'm not taking these puppies down. Okay, so I'm not going to do the sides on the stairways up to the tree houses just because the platforms are a lot bigger. So there's a lot less likelihood of me falling off like I just did. It's highly unlikely unless I'm just being extremely careless. So I'm not going to do that. But I did want to bring them up this way or bring them up here because it's only one block wide. I think I want to bring another one up here just to connect them and to make it cohesive. Let me put one over here. Now that's nice. That way, say like I'm in a rush, and I'm just oh, can't go right off the edge. See, I like the way that looks, and it also is functional. So let's just take a look at doing this side. Yeah, I like that a lot better. I like that look. So now I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to take this one. No, because you know what? The whole reason I said it was for cohesion. No, I can do this. We can do this. It's not just a me thing at this point. It's a we thing. This is not doing what I thought it was going to do. Nope. before. Hi, welcome to my live. Right now, I'm currently streaming on three other platforms. One of them is Twitch, and there's a link in my bio if you want to go watch. My um, TikTok studio is not functioning properly this evening, so I'm having to kind of do it this way. But I'm still having fun. I'm narrating what I'm doing, and y'all are more than welcome to stick around and listen to me talk on that. All right. So far, we've built three tree houses. I like to call them megalithic. They're gigantic tree houses, especially if you are not floating. They're huge. And I was just talking about building a fourth one, and I'm kind of, oh, look, our little trees have started sprouting or have started growing up. That's so awesome. I was just talking about where I'm going to put the next tree house. I honestly don't think it would be like a too off the wall idea to maybe cut a hole into one of these tree houses and create kind of like a door and a bridge over to the next tree house. I really think that that's a great idea. Hi, Nikki. Welcome. Please, if you haven't already, like the stream. Go ahead and follow. I'm usually streaming on TikTok Studio, but tonight I did not get the chance to due to technical error. Honestly, it's probably user error, but I don't think so. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create another treehouse out this way, and we're going to connect it right here to this little opening of this tree. I like that idea. Hi, Felipe. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So, oh, my poor little sapling. He's got to go. I'm not getting rid of this one. This is one of the trees that I just planted. And we're just going to make a small one. It's just a small tree house. Yeah, I'll start small. Just a little bit higher, just so we have a foundation to put our leaves on. Go ahead and branch it out a little bit. If you're new here, my name is Sam. I love building on Minecraft. I love playing um, cozy, quiet, peaceful games like Minecraft, like Slime Ranchers, just things where I can kind of draw myself out and get lost in them with no pressure on anything. It's just me relaxing and enjoying myself. I like sharing it with all of you because the sounds can be very relaxing and therapeutic. I love falling asleep to the sound of Minecraft. It's really nice, especially when the thunder comes through. It's storming and raining. I just think the sounds are very, very beautiful. one looks. This is beautiful. That is so pretty. Maybe I should have made it a little taller. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. If you haven't already, follow and like the feed so we can get some more um, traffic through here. I'm currently streaming Minecraft. Hi, Hudson. Welcome. Currently streaming Minecraft over on my Twitch, my Facebook, and on my YouTube. And I am narrating here what I'm doing. I am working on my fourth treehouse of this build. We've been now streaming it for 3 days. And you can see some of the videos from the builds on my profile. Also, I'm not good at talking on live, and I'm extremely tired, so I stutter a little bit. Hi, Richard. Do you ever be playing Minecraft and you think, man, it looks kind of blocky? That's how I feel sometimes. I'm like, this looks too blocky, you know? Hi, Spunky. How are you? I think that looks good for now. I definitely should have went a little bit bigger on the height of the tree house, but I think that this is going to work just fine. Maybe. Hi, Mama. Welcome back. I don't like this one, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it the way it is. And make it a little bit taller. Just a little bit, nothing too crazy. Yep. Excuse me. Nothing too wild, nothing too crazy. We're just going to keep it nice. Still, we're going to keep it one block thick. And we just made it a tiny bit taller. That's it. So we can put a platform right here. That looks nice. And if you're just now joining, my name is Sam. I love, love, love playing Minecraft, Slime Ranchers, um, Life of Seasons or Seasons of Life. Anything that's really slow and I can take my time with and enjoy myself without feeling rushed or like I gotta get the bad guy or stuff like that. I do enjoy playing RPGs and first person shooters. Don't get me wrong. But in the evening time, I just like to unwind and, play these types of things. Right now, we're working on a treehouse build. And you're more than welcome to go check it out. Um, the link is in my bio for my Twitch. You're more than welcome to go look at it. So I'm just going to grab some stairs here before I use these slabs. Where'd they go? Can't find my slabs. Oh my keep grabbing the wrong thing. There we go. So before I use these slabs right here to do the stairs for the other tree houses, but this time I'm doing quite a difference in height between one tree house and the next. So I'm going to go ahead and do some stairs on it. Let's just go ahead and put there. Oopsies. It goes upside down like that. Watch it go upside. Yep, knew it. And I'll just delete these old ones, or excuse me, not these old ones, but these excess ones from underneath after I get done. There we go. I will put a slab right here for the entrance. Excuse me. Hi, welcome. I'm currently narrating my live stream over on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. You're more than welcome to join us over there or just hang out right here. Either way, we're having a really good time, just relaxing, listening to the sounds of Minecraft. Oop. I put the stair just a little bit too far down. There we go. I'm working on my 4th treehouse from this treehouse build. And if you haven't seen it yet, please go ahead and check out my profile. You can find clips from my build for the treehouse village that I'm making. I'm also recording the screen on this one, and I will be posting more videos tomorrow of this build as well. So make sure that you follow so you can get updates on it, and you'll be able to be updated for when I come on live and you can see it. You know, I know it's not absolutely necessary to make these little posts moving down where they look like they hold something, but for some reason to me it just makes it look so much more authentic or realistic. Excuse me, I gotta get something to drink. I am only going to be staying on for another 15 minutes on all of the streaming platforms. So, if you want a chance, I'm going to. Well, that doesn't look right. If you want to, like I said, you can go ahead and check out the link in my bio to go over to Twitch and be able to see the build that I'm working on directly. And if you guys are watching on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, please drop me a comment and let me know what you think so far. We're working on treehouse number 4. Here's number 1. You know what? I'm going to go down and I'm going to start from the beginning. I'm going to do another walkthrough for those of you who have not seen it yet. Go. That always sounds so scary and so spooky and scares me. And we're going to start at the bottom down here at treehouse number 1. It's not too late for you guys to jump over to the Twitch and see it. do something like that. You guys let me know. It's treehouse number 1. We're going to go over to treehouse number 2. Walk around. Again, another really beautiful view. Something about playing Minecraft and being able to look out. It's kind of like, I don't know um, if y'all have ever been to Rock City. I'm clearly from the South, but Rock City, it's in Tennessee. You know, they have the lookout points where you can see several different states from one lookout point. That's what it really reminds me of. It's just so beautiful, and you can see for so far away. So pretty. Right? So now I did leave this tree hollow where we can just go down with the ladder. Let me put a torch in here because it's kind of scary looking. Oh, I can't because there we go. So here's where we're at right now with this. I'm wanting to either do like an underground bunker or like start mining underneath it here. I haven't decided which one yet. Definitely going to do something of the sort. Let's go ahead and go on back up. And that was treehouse number 2. And now we're going to walk on over to treehouse number 3. I put these little fences up just because I may or may not, I'm not really sure yet, I may end up taking this world over to survival. I haven't decided yet. But if I do, just kind of give myself a little head start to where when I'm running away from the bad guys, I can not fall to my death immediately. Right, so now we're going to go down in here. I am debating on putting beds in here and creating this like village, like a treehouse village. I don't know yet though. There's a little door that we made right there. Go. We're going to keep going down. And then we have our chests. I have 3 double chests. So I'm going to set myself up for success. Let's head on back up. Go. And now we're going to head on over to treehouse number 4, which is in the works. Hi, welcome to the live stream. Make sure you like and you follow. We're working on a Minecraft build right now, a treehouse one. Hi, Pablo, welcome. And this is our 4th one that we're working on right now. I did make it significantly smaller than the other 2 in both width and height. in both width and height. But I still really like it. I think it looks good. I think it's going to be nice. I like how I went ahead and put the leaves and some of the tree branches in and kind of gave it that more full look. And now I can just build around it. What do you guys think? I think it's looking so good so far. I'm so excited. Well, y'all, I'm going to hop off here tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to doing some more live streams with you guys and continuing to work on our little treehouse village. If you have any comments or suggestions, please go ahead and drop me a direct message or shoot me a comment I greatly appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, yay. I got a bunch more followers. That's so awesome. I am so grateful for everybody who supports my live stream. I've been wanting to stream for quite a while now. And I absolutely love Minecraft, like I said before. So I know I gave the peace sign a second ago, but I wanted to just kind of say that, I guess. I don't know. All right, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you tune in again tomorrow. I'll be back on around 10:30. Make sure that you like, comment, and share. Please subscribe. That way you can get notifications whenever I'm going live. All right, y'all have